Hi everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. So it's a bit dark in here, there's not much light in the room. There's a big cupboard right next to this, so it's blocking a bit of the light. But what I'm doing is a recap of the previous live stream, which I missed quite a bit of stuff out. So I'm going to get on to doing that. So first off, the layout of the festival was really cool. There is a couple of minor issues that I didn't think was as good, but the rest of the festival was really coolly done. And God, where's a mess? So yeah, the festival layout was really cool, but hard to get around. Hopefully, this will let me show. Which I'll just take that off for a second of the charge because I needed to charge it. So that's the layout to the festival itself. It's pretty big, takes quite a while to walk around, but as you can see, like the main stage, the NXT tent and all that are located in various places, and 3 stages for the festival. So getting from stage to stage is relatively easy. There's a few different routes that you could take, one being a bit quicker and less foot traffic, the others being more heavy foot traffic than the other routes. But in general, it's pretty easy to get from stage to stage. So that's always a really good thing with Download Festival itself. Other festivals can be pretty hard to get from stage to stage. So let's try and get some light off of the laptop at least. Nope, not much light, as this is a later time for me to do a live stream, and I was going to go live earlier, but I wanted to wait to make sure no one else was. A few other channels have gone live. One of my friends' channels has, so I'm not going to drag this out too long. So, yeah, the food also was pretty good. There's quite a few different food stands. There was a hot dog stand, which was really cool, that had giant hot dogs, which had actual bits of cheese inside the hot dog, which was really cool, really nice, and just a really good food. Then there was a couple of other different stands, like churro stands, licorice stands, which were really cool, sweet ones. I think that there was a different style of sweets, one which I didn't really go to because I can get them sweets anywhere, and the prices they were probably charging at the festival were through the roof. They would have been. So I didn't go to that stand in particular. There was some other really cool ones as well, and a lot of different burger stands, milkshake stands, and others. Macaroni cheese stand, which had macaroni cheese with various different toppings on top of it. So that was pretty cool. And that was one of the better things that I tried while at the festival, the macaroni cheese, as that was really nice. They have either had pulled pork and different flavour toppings that you could pick from. They were really cool, the stands. The licorice one was one that I got a video to make for that, so that'll be up in a couple of days or so, depending how I feel. So the bands that played, I'm gonna actually get some of the names up so I don't get the wrong ones off of one of the posters or something. And hopefully I can find that easy. As I'm using the actual Download Festival app to get the map, and hopefully I've actually got it loaded. No, Jackbox for Backseat Greta Productions live stream, so that's already on. So that's pretty quick, that was loaded. So yeah, the lineup for the festival was, the headliners were, don't even know, I'm looking at the poster, the Def Leppard, Slipknot, and Tool. Two of the headliners that I watched was really good. I only had one issue with the third headliner, which I will get to in a little bit. But other than that, all three headliners were really good ones. I got to see Slash and hang around with another YouTuber, which is the Swedish Traveller. And I got to meet up with him a couple of times throughout the festival, so that was pretty cool. So I got to also watch Trivium, which was a really good set, and Hellstorm, which I did post, I believe, a couple of videos on Instagram for that. If there's any questions about the festival, feel free to ask them, because it'll help. There's a lot of bands that I originally went to see. One or two I might have missed because of timing and not getting to the festival early enough, but I did get to see quite a lot of really cool bands that I really was looking forward to seeing. So I had a lot of fun over the festival time, and thankfully I was allowed to take this cupping, which is pretty heavy. So I had that on me the whole time for drinks, as they didn't have bottled drinks this year, so you could only get you couldn't even get the can, you could only get the actual cups of like a fizzy drink. So having that kept the drink cold for a little while, and luckily, because it was broke, that cup's slightly broken, it didn't explode on me, even though I had it in my pocket while walking around. So I was kind of lucky that way, that didn't mess up. There was quite a lot of really cool bands at the festival. Dream Theater was really cool as well. I've seen them before, and this time they didn't have Metallica setting up their drums over their performance. So that was really good. 3 Days Grace was also there as well. That was really cool. Skindred was another one that I got to see, and that was amazing. I've got a video clip for my next video, or well, the video after this one, which shows quite a lot of how the audience react to that band, which was amazing and just so fun. Also, Amon Moth, which was really cool. They have a big Viking ship on stage, and they have the pyro as well, which was really cool, really fun to watch, and it was just an amazing thing to see. and I'm hoping my chat's actually working because I know I've sometimes set that up wrong and it messes up if it's not done to the live chat. But yeah, was quite a lot of good bands on. Also, Slayer did their last performance at the festival, last UK show, but I watched some of that and it was really good. There was so many good bands on over the weekend that I just can't name literally every single one. I'm kind of at the end of this. I'm going to say a couple of bands that I'm hoping will be there next year for download, as it is such a fun atmosphere. And this is what the wristbands actually look like for the festival, which it has Live Nation on it and number and so on, and download with a date and arena only sort of thing, which I do have quite a lot of the wristbands on, and luckily I found that straight away. So another thing that I actually brought from the festival was this little wristband for £4, which was worth the money because it's something that you can take on and off really easy, and it just moves and locks in place, which is pretty cool because they are hard to get when these type things are from anywhere. So literally the festival is the only place to get them. They did have a water jug that I really wanted to get, but it's sold out, and I was unlucky that I couldn't get that, as it was a really nice little water jug that, well, it's sort of cup bottle type thing. It's also on Simo Jackpot Pro's merch, that something like it is, but with the one that I wanted had a download festival picture on it, which was really cool, but sadly I couldn't get it. But everything at the festival was amazing, super cool. No matter what the experience might be, whether it be muddy or raining, I had a great time. The rain just doesn't bother me. I can literally happily just walk around the festival the whole time and be happy. The mud in places was really slippery, but you could find your way around places that wasn't too muddy or too slippery. So that was a positive side to that. My only negative side would be the buses from download, the way they would run those. They literally filled the buses up to the point that the walkway was filled as well, to the max number you could get on that bus. So that was kind of annoying, and yeah, that's the only downside that I kind of found with the festival. There's also like getting from the stages for say wheelchairs was probably the harder part, because there's not much pavement sort of thing. It's all grass, and in most of the places they have actually changed it a lot, so there is some more like concrete roads that people can travel around, but it takes a bit longer. But it's all on a hill, so the pathways are normally the best if it's muddy, but there are some quick routes through the festival that it just depends which way you want to go, if you want to go the longest way. I did go in some of the tents as well at the festival, which had some bands on that too, which was really cool. They had a lot of cool things. The tents are a lot better done at Download Festival, as I've been to Sonosphere, where the disabled platform was literally on the ground. It was only about a foot and a half off the ground. So that was really bad for the Sonosphere actually did that. And at Download, it's roughly shoulder height the disabled platform would be at. So people on that platform can actually see the bands properly. And the distance of all the disabled platforms is a good distance to see for anyone on the platforms, as Sonosphere is like ridiculously far from the platform, so that's a downside to Sonosphere. It was that you couldn't see the act on the stage. So yeah, that was kind of annoying that the Sonosphere one was, but Download really does maintain and keep it friendly for everyone that's going, whether you be disabled or non-disabled. It's fair for everyone. It's just a fun time, and I've enjoyed every aspect of the festival this year, last year, and the year before, and every other year since 2013. So I have actually been to Download quite a lot, and that's why I've really done this video. So the lineup was all really good. There was one exception which I did hear quite a lot of people moaning about, and I did see that what they were moaning about as I did go and watch Tool. People were moaning a lot about Tool not being on the monitors at Download, the two big monitors either side of the stage. A lot of people thought it was unfair that they couldn't see the band, that they only played a video sort of random pattern type thing, which a lot of people were getting upset on the way home, saying that was really unfair. We couldn't see Toll at all. All it was like just as good as listening to a CD without seeing the band themselves, as the singer won't let the band be filmed for some reason that he just doesn't like it. So there's no filming of Tool on stage, where every other band you could see on the monitors, like Slipknot and Def Leppard, they were all seeable on the video screens around the festival. I did notice that when I went to watch Gobsmacked, they had the monitor with a sort of rounded feature this year, so you could kind of see it in different angles, more the monitor that was attached to the sound desk or whatever they want to call it, or camera area, as it's where the cameras are on for the main stage. But I was standing there for a couple of the bands. I did put the videos up on Instagram from that, and a Def Leppard video as well, and a few other videos that I could find. I've made a few videos throughout my time there, and soon, sometime next week, once I've fully sorted it, made sure I like the video and not hate what I've done with it. I'll be premiering a video sometime next week, which is me going all the way from where I live, sort of area, all the way up to London, then up to Derby, then what I did for the rest of the day. There will be a bit of arcade stuff in that video too, so there's that to look for when I post that. So it's not just my travel vid sort of thing, it's all I did that time. Shows a bit of bingo as well and a few other little bits that I did that whole day. So I was constantly filming little clips throughout the day just to post for this video, and hopefully it works properly. So as you can see in the background, that's the Download Dog plush that I got a couple of years ago. I actually got soaked just to buy that one. And behind it is a Jurassic World plush as well, which I just put there for fun. And there is quite a lot of it around, as this is an arcade channel and I do have quite a lot of prizes that was won from e-claws, other claw machines in general, whether I know which they actually are. Some of them I'm not 100% on their make or models. They're coin pushers, which I have quite a lot of videos for coin pushers, and I have loads of prizes from coin pushers, which I do show at random when I do certain videos. And on the windowsill was also prizes that was won from coin pushers as well, like these money boxes, little camper vans. So, and they're pretty cool ones. I've got, I think, 4 of them on the windowsill, and a lot of prizes that I've won, and a couple of newer prizes and bits. I do have some bits that I've won from various channels that basically stay by my bed. And right, so the first one I'm going to show, because I think I've done nearly everything that I can think of for the download thing part of this. So this is something that I won from Hayley Marie, which her channel is amazing. So go check that out. And she does do some giveaways too. Hi Swedish Traveller. So here's another little thing that I got from another YouTuber. This is a little coin that I was sent from Funworld by Infinite Moir. So check them out. They're amazing, just in James are. Also check out Swedish Traveller as well, because there is a video coming out soon which I filmed, and it's going to take a while for me to edit everything, but it's going to come out soon, and it's got Swedish Traveller in and some clips around the festival itself. So this is another thing that Infinite Mirage sent me, which I'm not joking, for this and a couple of little other things. This cost $14 to send to the UK for the coin and that Lego brick. So that was really wow that they sent it, and I'm super thankful for that. And then the same with the little plush from Hayley Marie. I'm super thankful for this and everything because it's really cool. Also, I got from right, I've got a business card for this one. So, Backseat Gorilla Productions is another one that I won something from. So that's by my bed at all times. And so because I won something that was going to cost like $60, I said to change what I want. We agreed to change what I won to something else. And he sent me this Funko Pop from a UK website, from UK Amazon, as he had a friend in the UK. So check out TJ Wells. He is doing a giveaway once he reaches 2K in. So check him out. His giveaways are amazing. He really does do a lot of cool giveaways and is super nice. A really cool person to talk to. And he does come into the chat when he's not busy. As I know at the moment, it's a bit time difference and he's probably working. Yeah, the price is really ridiculous for shipping. But I'm lucky he sent me that Funko Pop, as that was a cool little thing to have, as we can't get that in the shops in the UK, as I've seen zero of them. And literally all around my room is loads and loads of plush there is, and comic books. I have loads of Doctor Who comics and I think a lot of Harley Quinn and a couple of Star Wars ones. So I've got these ones. I think I used the codes a while back. That's cool. I've mostly got the... No, I've still got the codes, so they're still valid. I have to check that out. But there's normally a lot of arcade prizes for my videos and various little things that I have. And I'm trying to open this drawer without making any noise. As I have quite a lot of things like these wristbands as well. I have quite a few of. These ones are Joker and Deadshot, Suicide Squad ones, which I quite like, and I actually have got the Joker one on right now, as I have loads of different festival wristbands. I think I've got a red in a Coca-Cola wristband, which is getting a bit tatty now. There is another one of these, which I really did win a lot of them. Here's the last one, Spider-Man and Captain America. So I've got quite a few of those lying around in the house. On the way back from download, I kind of was a bit bored, so I kind of went and got a scratch card. And for fun, I just thought, okay, I'm gonna just wait until the train comes. Once I sit down, I'll see if I win anything. And sadly, I wasn't filming and actually won £10 off of a £1 scratch card. So I actually come back with more money than I went to download with. So that's pretty cool. So as you can see, got more money than I actually went with now. So that's going towards another arcade video of some kind in the future. There should be when there's time it's sorted, a challenge video with Infinite Ruar, which I've filmed my side of it, so whenever they're not busy they can film their side of the video and we can see who gets the most plush. I've kind of got about 4 videos to before I even need to worry about that doing that video. So there's another video coming with a review of a shop that I went to called Brownie Points. It's a brownie shop that does some really cool brownies. In the video, I do show some bits that something that I got and another family member got. So you'll see those in that video. And all of the different cakes and bits that are in that video, as there is a lot, and that is literally one of the best brownie shops in Derby that I've been to. I've had them in other locations, brownies, and they just don't taste the same, aren't as nice. So I'll be getting that video sorted out as soon as I can. And just trying to work out what I've got near me that I can show some bits. If you want me to get some of the different plush or show it, I can. I think my laptop's got a full charge. Yeah, so I can actually pick up the laptop and just show what's lying around the room at the moment. But mostly it's, I think, Toy Story plush and a big Lego model, which is from a film series. So I'm gonna put a link in the description. Go check out Eraserhead One's live stream. He's streaming, I believe, Grand Theft Auto 5, I think, at the moment. So, and my chat's playing up. Yeah, still live. So go check out Eraserhead One's live stream, and I'm gonna end the live stream now because I don't want to bore everyone too much. So thank you everyone who has watched this video. You're all amazing and super cool people. I'm really grateful for everything, and I will see you again next time, whether I do a Actually, Hi, I'm Raising Wild Cubs Vlogs. How are you today? Also, everyone check out Raising Wild Cubs Vlogs. Her channel is amazing. So, also the link for Razorhead One's live is in the chat. I'm going to stick around for a little bit longer, as I think I can just about grab some of the. Actually, I'm just going to pick the laptop up because I'm going to be lazy. And hopefully I'll stay for a couple of minutes because I can show some of the little bits that are lying around because I've got not much to do. So some of the plush that I have set up left around are another Eeyore, which there is actually two in the room, I don't know why. There's a Care Bear and a Garfield, which I believe the Garfield one was from Outback, as the workers didn't have any others. And on the Ghostbuster Lego model is a Woody plush, which I actually did say I would show properly when I found it. So that's the Woody one from the last set of plush. And on the feet, it's actually got Andy written on it, which is a pretty cool one. And Buzz and Jessie are also there. There's that, the Bullseye, and some Funko Pops, plus the alien from that set. So I'm gonna end the stream now because I wanna go and watch Eraserhead One's live stream. Everyone in the chat, go check his channel out. He's really cool and really nice, and it's a load of fun watching his live streams. So go check him out and say hi to him. Thank you everyone who has joined the live. See you, Raising Wild Cubs. Most likely later if Backseat's live. Also check out Backseat Gorilla Productions. He is amazing and is doing a game on the tablet. So you just watch the screen itself for the live and see what's happening with everyone else on the game, and use the controller as your phone. It's all free, it's really fun, and I'll literally play that every time he goes live. And I've actually got up just to watch the live streams from on the time I should have been asleep while at Download Festival. So that's how good the games are. They're super fun, super enjoyable. So check out. So I'm going to go now. Have an amazing day or night, whichever part of the world you are watching from. Thank you so much for watching this live stream. You're all amazing, and I will see you again next time.